This model kit review is of the English Electric Lightning, and this is by Airfix, and it has the different versions. This is actually a 1/48 scale and intermediate level in terms of skill required. Here it shows us the dimensions as well as paints needed. Let's have a look inside. Cut open this plastic. It's quite a thick, heavy plastic actually. Looks like we have a few loose pieces already. Having a look at this fuselage. This is actually very well made. You can see here some of the details. These are all recessed panel lines as well as rivets. Fair amount of surface detail on this plane. Here's our canopy glass, nicely molded. English Electric Lightning had this square-shaped wing, which is here, with also recessed lines. Looks like our flaperons, or flaps actually. These are our ailerons here, and some wheel well covers, which have got some detail on the other side. Having a look here, looks like we have the other side of the wing with the wheel wells here. Looking at this side, which is what they go on, there's really no detail on the inside of those wheel wells. And here are our engines, the air intake and exhaust. Here's the tailplane or stabilizer. Here are the air ducts. Looks like our nose. We have some weapons here. Exhaust. Here's our cockpit. Our ejection seat. The exhaust cones. Here's our instrument panel with some detail. Wheels nicely molded. Landing gear. Looks like pilot's arms. And lots of other sort of little pieces here and there. Air brakes. And here's part of the seat, as well as our pilots. And we have instruction guide here, talking about the English Electric Lightning. These are the paints required. And we start off with the pilot and cockpit, as well as the injection seat. And putting that into the fuselage, we then build the air intakes as well as the engines, and put those into the fuselage. Fuselage is then put together, putting our ailerons on, or flaps, sorry, and then our wings going together. Leading edges can be put down if you wished. Here's our canopy. And then some options for the different versions. Tail goes on, wings go on, canopy, lots of body parts going on here. And air brakes. There are wheels and landing gear. Wheel well covers going on. Lots of little body pieces going on. Front of the nose wheel going on. And the weapons. The F1 version here with its weapon system. F1A or F2. Then there's the F3 version. And here's the painting and decal guide for the F1. Here's for the F1A. Here's our F2. And then F3. And here's another F3 from a different squadron. And another F3 from another squadron. Looks like these are the common decals. Here's the other side. And common decals for the top and for the bottom, as well as the weapon systems. So it looks like a fairly detailed model. Look at this enormous sheet of decals for all those different versions. The decals here for our instrument panel, rather ordinary looking. Definitely lots of options here, and unfortunately there are some details that are kind of lacking, like the wheel wells, but overall a good model.